Okay, y'all, I haven't had much to say in these past few weeks until now. But really, we do need to become the United States of America again. I mean, we're called the United States for a reason. I mean, all this griping about, who's about demigods and all that stuff. It's like, I mean, my God, Trump is an idiot. He's a danger to this country and our Constitution, and he needs to go. And frankly, the only reason I voted for Joe Biden, I admitted I voted for Biden, was because I think he'll be easier to control. Because he doesn't have a bunch of cult followers who will just slobber at his feet and kiss his ass and worship the ground he walks on and accuse anyone who dares criticizes him of blasphemy, just like they do with Trump. And you see, we really need to end this two-party system. Well, it's really become a one-party system when you think about it. But anyway, I really feel that we need to become the United States again. Make America defiant again is what will make America great again. And not Trump, not by any sense of the word, and not Biden either. But anyway, like I said before, we need to become the United States again. I mean, talk with each other rather than at each other or about each other. I mean, I've been to BLM rallies, and I like several pages on the with the Boogaloo movement before it got taken down on every social media page. Truth is, the Boogaloos are not far right extremists. They're libertarians, and the BLM, they're not communists. They're simply trying to exercise their right to freedom of speech and hold police accountable for crying out loud. That's an issue that affects us all, police violence. And I've marched with BLM. I've talked with them. They are not communists in the least bit. They just simply want police to leave them and pretty much everybody else alone. That being said, it's just, I've been a victim of police harassment myself. And I don't like it, and I don't blame them for being out there and marching. And anyway, what needs to happen is this coming November to January, it could get very ugly. It's going to get ugly, but how ugly, I don't know. And we need to be prepared for that. We need to try to work real hard to avoid a civil war. Because a civil war in this country will tear us apart, and we will not like what will happen after it. You don't want the U.S. to become the Balkans. Believe me, I don't know you. I probably never will meet you. But if you're watching this video, your life may very well suck. Granted, and I'll admit, my life's not perfect either. It's far from perfect, believe it or not. And but believe me, if a civil war happens, our lives will be horrendous. They won't suck. They will chew. So you really want to avoid this civil war thing. And it's just, I really think that, all of this crap of like when a black guy gets armed and tries to exercise his rights to freedom of speech and to keep and bear arms, he's a militant, he's a gangbanger, or he's, a thug. And if a white guy does the same thing, he's far right, he's a white supremacist, he's alt-right, or whatever. And notice they try to give us these labels to divide us. They accuse the white guy of being far right and the black guy of being far left. That really needs to stop. And I mean, I've looked at the things that, have happened at these BLM rallies. It's not always the black people that start things. It's usually the little white punks in Antifa. I can't stand those fuckers. And to tell the truth, the police are not on our side. We need to get out of that delusion. And we need to make America defiant again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.